Alright guys, welcome back to another Pokemon Black and White walkthrough commentary. So, this episode, or part, or whatever you prefer to call it, I'm gonna call them parts, we're gonna catch a Yooterii, but it's, debating on whether to keep it or not. Most likely I'm not, because I'm pretty sure I know who I'm gonna have, and I maybe would keep it if it weren't a normal type, because normal types just really they don't really provide any benefit to my team that I really have planned out, because I'm basically going to try to cover every area or move. So I know what I'm doing pretty much. And Yooterii really isn't going to be involved. I'm only really catching it because, well, for the first couple gyms, because they can be pretty tough if you only have like one or two Pokemon. And basically, the first gym, it actually, I'll just explain it when I get to that episode because that'll take a while. And this episode's actually pretty short. Um, so right here, you can see me catching it, and I didn't speed this one up because it's basically like the main point of this episode, which I know this is an exciting main point here. Well, and I included some stat pages after this. I got stat pages for Mijumaro and Yooterii. Basically, on those, I'm basically just going to explain why I'm having them, or catching them, my bad. And Yooterii, I really don't have any reason for having. I basically just caught the first one I found. That's what I said. It was either going to be a Minazumi or a Yooterii, so I got a Yooterii. And, I mean, its evolved forms are decent. Like, its defense stat is actually pretty good from what I've seen and been told, so I mean, it's possible I could keep it, but more likely not than, yeah, I'm probably not going to. So, so now I got it. It's got pretty low health, so after I catch it, I'm gonna run back home and heal up. And then right now, I'm gonna show you some stat pages on Yooterii, its base stats and the moves. It can learn, and remember, the moves that it can learn change upon evolution. So, yeah, you'll see that on your screen right now, and you can see in its base stats, it's really not a standout in really anything. Its special attack is really, really bad. Its attack is slightly above average with its speed, and everything else is average. Just really annoying, and I'm sorry. Okay, so its stats are pretty bad. I don't know what to say about it. I mean, its special attack is literally one of the worst ever in the game, especially considering it really has no big standouts. That's just really bad. So this Mijumaro, it's a lot better, especially in special attack, which is 65 compared to the Yooterii's 25. Alright, and its HP is also a standout along with its attack, its physical attack, and its special defense, regular defense, and speed are all average. Which, you have to have some average stats, and normally a Pokemon like this, those average stats, at least one or two of them would be below average. So this is a fairly balanced and above average Pokemon. But I mean, most starters are. So now we're going to go back into the gameplay. And at this point, because I had just caught the Yooterii, I really wanted to heal it so I could use it in a couple battles before I really needed it, because you want it once you need it. Once you get in some, like, the gym battles, that's really the only point in which you need it, is like the first couple gym battles, and after that I'll probably get rid of it. So, all right, so sorry about that little rant. Basically I'm gonna go back, heal up. I'll cut the footage though, so it's okay. And right here, counter Minazumi. But I sped this up real quick, and that's good. It's always a good thing to see. So I quickly take him out with my Mijumaro. It was an easy battle for me. Um, I think it actually does get a critical hit, but I continue on anyway. And these things are really, really annoying. I literally hate them. Especially when you get to the second gym. You get to the second gym, there's an evolved version of one of these, and it's a piece of work. It's actually a very good, but because it just keeps hypnosising you and it doesn't miss, and it was just bad. I had to retry that gym a couple times. Really. All right, so that's over. So we're just gonna keep going along Route 1 into the city. Talk to this guy, wild Pokemon, look in tall grass. Of course, we all know this. We played Pokemon before. And by the way, this little Pokemon catching contest that Belle was talking about before is still going on. So if we only caught the Yooterii, so I mean, not too interesting of a contest considering in the end we all tie off. We all get the same amount, which is two, which is kind of dumb. I don't know if you always tie or if they actually get two and if you catch more. And I don't think that the game should really inspire you to catch more at the beginning because unless you're trying to fill up the entire Pokedex, that's really not what you want to do because you want to uh, funnel all the XP towards your main Pokemon that you're going to be using throughout the game, which is really a pretty elaborate tactic and can get you really far and make you very, very dangerous later on. And like the levels, once you get midway, start getting really easy to beat because they give you a little leeway to get like new Pokemon because a lot of people are like distracted because they look cool or whatever, so they get them. And a lot of people have around like 4 to 5 boxes of Pokemon towards the end of the game, but I will only probably have 7 or 8, max 8. So now we find Belle and Sharon, and we have to go compare with Belle of how many Pokemon we caught. And as I said before, we all tied, which is, the most interesting thing in the world. So, I mean, this is another point in the game where it gets, there's a lot of text, a lot of text that says meaningless text. Then we're going to go to Karukasa Town, I believe. I mean, that's what it's called. That's not how it's pronounced. I'm sorry. I'm just terrible. Alright, so we're gonna basically go up here. Oh, the livecaster. This is what I was talking about in my last episode. It's like a little video chat on your wrist. The professor called us, and it's like a four-way video chat on your wrist. And basically, she's telling us to go to the Pokemon Center in Karakusa Town. I believe that's how you pronounce it correctly. So, yes, Sharon, that does mean we have to go a little further ahead. Good job. You are a smart one. And so we're just gonna go to the Pokemon Center. She's gonna give a little speech on how to use it. See, yep, Karakusa Town. I was close. Um, yep, this is Professor Araragi. We're gonna walk in there. Gonna talk about being a trainer and whatnot and using the Pokemon Center. And in this game, which is something that I really like, is that the marts are located inside the Pokemon centers, because some Pokemon centers in the last game, some towns in the last game didn't have marts. Not in the last game, but in like, I don't, I'm not, I mean, I can't direct you towards a specific game, but in some games, there weren't marts in certain towns, and if you really wanted to catch a Pokemon and you didn't have Fly yet, it would be quite a nuisance. So basically, we're healing our Pokemon. Professor Araragi, is just chilling, telling us what to do. And then Belle's gonna show us to the mart. I think. I think Belle's gonna show us, or Professor is. I'm just gonna call her the Professor because I literally butcher her name every time I say it. So yeah, no, she's gonna now explain the Pokemon holding computer. Which, if you don't know what this is, I guess I'll explain it real quick. If you can only carry 6 Pokemon at a time, so all your other Pokemon go in here, and you can like trade them out, or withdraw, or deposit them, or move them, and it's it's very good if you're trying to catch them all. Yeah, that was stupid. I should not have said that. All right, and it's called Someone's PC now, but we're like in every Pokemon game, we're gonna meet them later on. unless you like skip them, which you actually could do in Pokemon Platinum, which I might do a walkthrough for, but I think I'm a little late, so I'm probably not actually. So now she's just talking about the marts where you can like buy Pokeballs, potions, letters, but the letters are really dumb. They really are. They're useless. Don't waste your money on them at all. Yeah, maybe you think you're sending love to your Pokemon. You're not. No, they don't care at all. So now Belle's gonna say, "Ooh, what should I buy?" Yada yada yada. Pokeballs are gonna import. Yada yada. Oh, important. All right. See ya. This is the end of the episode. Bye. Check out my channel.